Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something.
I bet you weren't at the limb demonstration today, were you? A bunch of Humanity Front members protested people's right to enhance their minds and bodies.
You're weirding me out, so I'm going to do my intro while we're in the loading screen. Hi everyone! Welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We're playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. We just wrapped up pretty much everything that we needed to do for our last side mission as well as for the main mission. So we're heading back to Jensen's apartment, going to drop off some intel to Megan's mom, as well as continue with the main storyline quest. So yeah, I'm Boater. Let's play something. Doing the intro during a loading screen is a nice way of passing the time. Whee! That's not the easiest thing to see. I mean, the place is lit so dark it's not too bad, but I can't imagine that that's all that safe and bright sunlight. So those are pretty damn tight roads, like. Anyway, stop studying the infrastructure. Alright, unconscious gangers, moving on. And into my classy-ass building. Number 420. Which is ironic, because I'm the one augmented person who's not hooked on a drug. Right? That's irony? We'll call that irony.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
All of this stuff.
I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw.
This one wigs me out.
Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger.
You know, I have to figure that with me being like the only lucid survivor, I probably was interrogated for a while as far as like who are these guys, what they look like, whatever.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
Alright, moving on.
Perhaps they feared what might happen once the
Knock out that anti-aug bitch. Alright. Not in front of the,
Where are you,
at one
Jensen?
time, maybe
I haven't gone all
mother-in-law, but
Hello, Pritchard.
not at this
I'm
time.
almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Yeah. Ah. Dear TV, stop doing that thing where you go darker when there's a dark scene. It's
Pritchard,
really counterproductive.
the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Nice. Alright, nothing new there.
Adam, it's David.
Let me guess. You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Ooh, I get to head
Straight
back
gang
there.
territory.
Well, our dead friend was posing as an anti-aug. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
Alright.
Security system. Hello, who is Jensen?
See if we can hear anything over here. No. Okay, so we're heading back down and going into DRB territory. This is when the fun starts, I think. Been enough of this sneaking around. Oh crap, please don't actually... Don't throw a grenade. How do I... Hold down Y. That's how I do it. Okay. Switch to the tranq rifle, please. And put it away. Jeez. Guy. Can't get it to stop doing that. I will have to look that up on the interwebs. Because I thought I turned off everything that should do that. Oh.
Jensen, I'd appreciate it if you instructed your street informants to use more conventional means of contacting you.
What are you talking about, Pritchard?
I mean, I found a message stapled to your door. Colo, alley off Bagley Avenue, Ezekiel. How cryptic.
That's near Seraph HQ. I'll look into it. Oh, and it's Cholo.
Well, now. Side missions first! What up? Alright, we got that arm thing, right? On the way back from this meeting, we're probably gonna wander through some sewers and see if we can find ourselves some walls to bust down. Okay, getting close. I just cut out like about a half a minute of walking around. Hi. Bud?
I see you got my message, Cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on that gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother. Chink left a pocket secretary behind. Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
Nice, and I got a praxis point while I'm at it too. Look, I'm gonna break into this security locker as long as I'm hanging out here. And it saw me. Oh, it's one way.
Access granted.
What do we got? We got an augmentation. Credit chip. Got an ammo capacity upgrade. Another one. Okay. Already used one on the combat rifle, so let's plug it into the pistol. What's up? Alright, I'm out. So now we head over to DRB territory, which is clear across the map again. Tell you what, let's go for the augmentations. Capture. We've got up through capture 4. Stealth. Let me get the last stealth upgrade. Confirm. Then I know that there are a couple of offices in the Seraph Industries offices that we haven't broken into yet. So let's do that. Then we'll head into DRB territory next episode. Yeah. Go away. Alright, so we got a couple offices right down here.
Calm down. There's no point worrying until we know more.
What are you doing in here working with your office door locked? I don't trust it. Huh. Interesting. I could boom, boom, boom. Or I could do this and capture the security node immediately. And we'll just nuke it.
Access granted.
Poof! For 10 credits. It's quite the ringtone
Start
you have
talking.
there, buddy.
I don't know if she was there. I don't know if she was working today.
Huh. And now we'll break into Farida's office. And by that I mean we're gonna check her security. Let's see, that's a 4. Don't detect, don't detect, don't detect. Good. Boom, 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 boom.
Access granted.
Cool. Da, 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 da. Farida? $8053 for helipad storage locker. You know what? If you can't be bothered to lock your shit, I will at least close your door. Alright, helipad storage locker. Woo. Lock your shit. Talk
You
to
need
me.
something, Jensen?
Yeah,
Oh, that was
I
weird.
was hoping you could tell me about the first attack.
Sure.
Oh. Read like
I'm
his
gonna
handwriting.
find him.
I believe you.
Okay. It's weird. I keep getting this thing where like I go up to someone and then I get like this little pop on the comms. And apparently I couldn't actually click talk to someone until it popped. That was weird. Alright. Security rating 5. Well, we'll just do this then. Oh mama. Okay. Trank darts, ammo. Ammo. Don't care about the revolver ammo. Another ammo capacity upgrade. Okay, let's look at our guns, see what already has these. I know I put at least one of each on there, but might have more. Examine. Has one ammo capacity up. Examine has one ammo capacity up. Just keep adding it to the combat rifle, I guess. And now we start to make our way back to DRB territory. I'm gonna keep you guys along for the ride in case anything interesting happens on the way there. I don't think it will, and then we will be starting the next episode at that point. I just opened up a hot sauce pack before starting this, and then I itched my eye just now. So that may not have been my smartest move. Come on, loading screen. Nah. Whee! Will you go away if I pretend to watch you? I feel like that's a terrible approach to babysitting. That's why I'm not a babysitter. Whee! Hold on. This Raja Hot Devil Ale. Well then, we go to our informant over here, who happens to really like that kind of beer.
Damn, Captain, you back again? I don't suppose you brought me a little gift this time.
Oh, excuse
Help
me,
her down,
motherfucker!
down,
I gave you
look
like
fine.
1,000 credits last time.
Here. It's not credits, but
Mighty kind, Captain. Mighty kind.
How about you give me some info?
Yeah.
I might...
You being kind of vague, Cap.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't need your crap. I thought I was gonna get some
I think I've...
free info for giving you the beer. Maybe I gotta give you more than one. I've got a subway running through my head. Excuse me. Why is there only an escalator on one side? Like, can we address this right now? This doesn't seem like a station that's meant to move a whole lot of people. Ooh, that's right. We wanted to wander the sewers. By we, I mean I. Alright, cool. I want to see what's in... Let's see, we've got these sewers and we've got DRB sewers. So let's check these right now. See if there's any breakable walls. Alright. Boom! What you got? Machine pistol, don't care. Machine pistol ammo, don't care. 10mm, I'll take. Alright. Grab that stuff just to get out of the way. Get out of here. Ah. I literally... What the hell is up with my TV? Oh, it's a dead end. Well, that's part of it. Really, guys? It's just a wall. Okay. Let's drop the machine pistol. I don't actually care about it. You know what? We'll keep it around and then we can sell it later on if we don't need the inventory space. Hello, my pretty. Oh, and we got a, we got a words and stuff and things. Pocket secretary that we haven't read yet. Alright, Detroit Police Station, don't need that. Check for outlines on the walls. Not getting anything. Ah, here's another one. Knock, knock. I'm not shooting anyone. Another pocket secretary. Alright, and this is the one. Facility door code, dedicated terminals. Specs or renewal hub. Huh. Okay. Shotgun, tranq darts. Yeah, I don't care. And then this goes back up top. Okay. Then this goes back here. I don't think I can climb over that right now. So I need to go back around the long way. Whee! But that is the sewers, and my camera's starting to run low, so I don't want to wait for it to just stop rolling while I'm talking. So I'm going to make my way back over to derelict row baller territory. Yeah, okay, guys. Excuse me. Coming through. And once we're there, we will go through those sewers and then through their entire hideout. Looking for walls to punch down. Looking for dudes to punch down. Not as hard as punching down the walls. And generally disrupting a transmitter on the roof. So that will be next episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution. If you want to catch that episode when it goes up, you can of course subscribe down below. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter.com/BoaterBug, and oh, I'm glad you guys got over yourselves. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter.com/BoaterBug, and support me on Patreon.com/BoaterBug. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.
What are you looking at, pal? Scanning me with those metal eyes of yours?
Just wondering what you're doing with the passed out dude.